All right. Hi, guys. It's Susie with Adaptive Mobility. Adaptive Mobility. I'm excited because Elaine just passed her driver's test.
Woo.
Yay! For adaptive driving using a left foot accelerator. So, Elaine, do you mind sharing just what's been going on and why you came to adaptive mobility?
I was in a bad accident in 2007, and I lost my leg. I tried to manage with a really bum leg for a long time, and I had my leg removed in last fall 2019, and it's been the right decision, but I was worried that I wouldn't be able to drive again. I've been worried about mobility.
Sure.
And driving means freedom to me, and I was worried how would I get around.
Right. So has it been since fall since you've driven?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but there have been periods throughout since the accident. There have been long periods of time where I haven't been able to drive, and I've relied on friends and neighbors to haul me all over the place, and I just really want that independence.
Of course. Yeah. So you've passed your test.
Yes.
You're getting your driver's license.
Yes.
We're going to get the equipment installed in your car.
Oh, yes.
What will driving mean to you?
It will mean independence. It will mean not waiting long periods of time for somebody to be able to take me to do something. It will even mean that I can go to physical therapy when I need to and come home when I need to. And it will mean I can give other people a ride, which is great. I like to do that.
I was going to say, knowing what I know about you, your service to others is remarkable. And so I fully anticipate you returning all the favors that you've received over the years.
Oh, sure.
I asked you this yesterday, and I absolutely love your answer. Where do you think the first place you'll go on your own will be?
Yeah, to Rakestraws in Mechanicsburg for butterbrickle ice cream.
I don't know. You might find me there. I love good ice cream.
They have some of the best ice cream in the world.
Butterbrickle sounds pretty unique and something I haven't had yet.
Yeah, it's an old kind of, but it's very buttery and it's very just delicious.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten out of prison.
Yeah.
You know, you can choose more things, and you don't have to pile everything into one trip, you know, because this is the only time this week you'll get out. There's a freedom to drop by someplace or stop by because somebody wasn't there before. You have more flexibility, maybe that's what I'm saying.
Autonomy, and you can have more spontaneity. Not everything has to be planned when so much of your life has been planned.
Yeah.
I think that's huge. I love that.
Yeah, it makes my heart tender to people who have chronic illness and are stuck all the time, you know, and to be more flexible when I go to see them or pick them up, you know, instead of, okay, I have 20 minutes to see you now. Get everything in 20 minutes.
Right.
Not to be like that. Not to squeeze people in. But people are the thing that's most important. I think I knew that before, but I didn't feel how precious people and how much we use time as violence sometimes on people. Yeah. Not going to do that anymore. Yeah, and now I'll go for pizza. Yep. And I'll go to the library and just all that good stuff.
Right.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to a much freer life, and I'll go you know, work in the garden. And I mean, driving means much more than driving means you can go and get mulch and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Herbs.
Yeah.
Different herbs and different flowers. Yeah. Springtime's right around the corner here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So finding me, once you found adaptive mobility, would you say what would you say was your experience working with me?
Yeah. I emailed you. I had 2 or 3 places. I emailed you, and I got an email almost immediately back, and it was friendly and inviting, and sure, I'd love to work with you. And that kind of hospitality, that kind of sure, you aren't a burden, is so critical for people who have felt a burden for a while to hear. That is a game changer for people. And people who feel like they're always wearing people out, to hear, yeah, come along. That, people need to hear that. And so by the time I heard from the second place I contacted, I had already had one scheduled driving training with you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to send them a message and just say, I got my license today.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And would you recommend this program to other people? Would you recommend driving rehab to others?
Oh, yes, because it gives you confidence. I felt like I knew just what she was going to ask, and you were correct. She asked everything that you told me she was
For
going
the
to
test,
ask.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, my inclination to talk the whole time, you know, the fact that I didn't do that was spot on. Just tips that made me think, okay, you know, just be aware of this. You have to be teachable. But if you're teachable, like any other class or any other instruction, it'll really set you up for success.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
What would you say to others who have lost a limb or can't use one arm or one leg? What would you say to them? Or anyone who's having just trouble right now getting out and about? What would you say to them?
I'd say call right away. Call right away or email right away. I love that you have everything set up already. I mean, I don't even know. Was it less than 2 days that you had sent a letter already off to the DMV? And, you know, stuff like that takes me weeks to do. Not because I can't do it, but because I put it off. I put it on the back burner. But knowing that you had it already written up and could send it off electronically right away, I love that. I love that. That's good business. That's thinking ahead. That's, you know, that you have the appointments on electronically and a reminder, and, you know, you're set up for success. I love that. I love that. That's the kind of organization that I don't have in my life, but I wish I did.
Get a good documentation system. It'll do a lot for you.
Yeah.
But you're right. I'm so glad to hear that, because there are little pieces. You know, starting my own practice has allowed me to really do things the way I feel like they need to be done.
Uh-huh.
And I've worked in large healthcare systems. I've worked in health insurance, and I am cash-based. Right?
Yeah.
Driving rehab's generally not covered, and it's not covered here. But that cash-based allows me to be with my clients and prioritize you rather than worrying about insurance and taking care of all those little things, like you said. So I'm glad to hear you enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you aren't always looking at a computer. You're, you know, looking at, not me necessarily, but you're, you know, looking at what we're doing. I like that so much.
You don't want me to document on my computer while you're driving? That'd be hard. There's no texting it from the passenger seat either.
Yeah, right.
Well, I am thrilled for you.
Yeah.
I am overwhelmed with joy.
Mm.
And as I told you already, you know, this is the start of our relationship. I'm going to be here for anything you need.
Yeah.
And congratulations. Like, you did the work. You did all the hard work.
Yeah, it was a little challenging in the beginning. But I wasn't going to quit either. How many people have you helped learn to drive?
I haven't looked at the numbers. but everyone who we decide to do equipment has passed.
Wow.
So that's good.
Yeah, that's good. You can
Yeah.
put that on your brochure. 100% of people who have used adaptive equipment have passed, or, you know, we've helped over 60 people pass,
Yeah.
you know, something like that. People like numbers.
Yeah. Good idea. Well, thank you so much. Let's get inside and get your license now that they've updated it.
Yeah, so she said she's going to send it to me, but a receipt is what I'll use for now.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.